Hey, how's it going? It's Mailey, your favorite. I'm still kicking. And I got all my furniture out. I did not film it, but I got it out. I did it. I beat them. I won. I made it through the ordeal. And now it's over. And I won. I got to change my shirt and I got a new sports bra. It's olive drab. So I feel way better today than I have any right to expect. I did not film it, but I got mostly all of everything I wanted. I couldn't get one piece and two things that I didn't want, except to sell for scrap. This very heavy buffet came from the Philippines. It was shipped to my family during the Vietnam War. My dad's cousin, Colonel Kenneth E. combat pilot in Vietnam, had this buffet shipped to us during the Vietnam War, and I wanted to save it. It was our buffet table. It was the dessert table. It was where everybody got dessert at Thanksgiving, Christmas. I wanted to preserve it. God rest Kenneth. He was very kind, noted for his kindness, and a bad mama jamma. And I loved him. God bless our veterans. It was too heavy, so I had to break it up. And I'm either going to put it back together or make art out of it. It's a very old piece, beautiful piece. It was too heavy for me to carry by myself. And nobody else cared, so I did what I had to do. These pieces will go to artwork. This is the table, oak table, that my great-grandmother fed boarders on during the Great Depression. I had to put it in two pieces. It'll be able to go back together, but I don't have room for this massive table. So it's right here now. These are the panels on that wood buffet from the Philippines. And these could just be hung as artwork. They're beautiful, and I saved them from the landfill. Quite a bit of bruising on the leg. There's the puppy. This is one of my favorite things. It cleans the air, cuts out on the dust and the allergens and the dog hair. It has a nice rainbow effect, night and day. This piece, this massive, gigantic, call it the catafalque, is what did my leg in. This is massive. It's massive. I can't even lift it today. But 2 days ago, I managed to get it in my truck, get it in this house, and then put it together. And buddy, it hurt. It hurt catching this edge. You try to get 200, 300 pounds up on top of something. It's tough. So apparently, a lot of us are waking up to a narcissistic abuse, which is, it's just a new term for emotional bullying, for a family that is so dysfunctional that they take one member, usually, and scapegoat them. They blame all the ills, all the sins of the family on that one person that they can always shift the blame to. In my family, I was that person because I could not abide lies. I like the truth. I appreciate the truth. I want the truth. And I was punished for wanting the truth because my family was built on lies. It was built on fantasy, denial, and basic lies that couldn't come out in public. And when I was born and I did things like insist on the truth, I would be punished. And when you're done this way from a very, very early age, it's real hard to see it. It's real hard to get out of it. And I never could get out of it. It took my mother's death for something to break off of me to realize the nasty mind games that went on in my family. And you may relate things like, it's always my fault. It's always my stuff to clean up. Even though somebody else did it, it's now my obligation. And it's a systematic way of dealing with these people. There are people who are in the hierarchy. They're on top. And you can't do anything to bring them down. There's just nothing you can do except walk away. You gotta leave. And I had to leave. And I don't think they still get it yet, that I'm gone. And I don't want any part of it anymore. I'm looking for a new family, new life. Successful, happy, stress-free, peaceful, full of joy, good things. Instead of degradation, constant shaming and blaming and just negativity, real negative. And the furniture thing was just the last one. It's just the last one they did. They moved a house full of furniture from one end of my town to the other. It was the storage unit that was the farthest possible without being outside the city limits. So, in the heat of August, I was required to retrieve my furniture, not being able to afford any movers that moved it from an air-conditioned, lighted house across town to really, really hot storage. I got a tan and stronger knowledge. They'll put you in a catch-22 where you can't move. What I did, I just kept praying. I stayed real close to God. And He saw me through to victory. A 58-year-old woman with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, arthritis, and no friends. And no family willing to help, willing to go the extra mile to help me out of this horrible situation. There's some love bombing, but it wasn't real. I'll help. I'll rent a U-Haul. We'll do it together. And it's just, it's one of those carrots on a stick. Oh, somebody's gonna help me. Yeah, carrot, you gonna help me? No, they're not gonna help you. As soon as you ask for help, It's this reason, this reason. How can you be so greedy, so selfish, so bad? When you call them in the favor, it disappears. So you gotta get smart. You just walk away. Oh, I just have to say, God help me. They did everything possible to make this the most horrible, sad, degrading, difficult, and painful thing that they could possibly do. And it's not quite over yet. I'm going to the garbage somewhere. Nobody loves me, everybody hates me. I'm going to the garbage somewhere.